Hello, beautiful souls. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Happy Friday the 13th. Let me know in the chat box how you're doing, how you're feeling. I'm so excited you're here. We are going to be doing a Friday the 13th goddess, moon, cycle, rhythm, celebration, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm excited you're here. Welcome, Norman Fires, Stephanie, Exo Your Girl 55, Anna, Ellie, Kim, Bernadette, Mel, Yolanda, Cassie, Alyssa, Enchanted Spirit. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Allison. Welcome. I'm so excited you guys are here. We're going to do, like I said, the Friday the 13th celebration. I want to share a couple of fun facts with you guys. I have them in my phone, so bear with me as I grab my phone to share these, because I don't want to mess up the technical terms. So we're in a twin gate. And what I mean by twin gate is we have a Friday the 13th in February and we have a Friday the 13th in March, which I think is so cool. And the next Friday the 13th won't happen until November. So we have the Trinity effect of really celebrating and honoring the 13 moon cycles that we experience throughout the year, which is really, really cool. So we have that. And I think the next time, this is the part where I want to share where I think it's kind of cool. We won't have another twin portal with the Friday the 13th for 28 years, I believe. 28 years. So the next time that this happens, the last time it happened was 2015, and the next time it will happen is in 2037. Tell me, isn't that cool? Let me know what you guys think about that. So it's a rare twin gate. It's happening. It won't happen again until 2037. The last time it happened was in 2015. And what's really cool about this is, from a spiritual perspective, it's landing on Friday, which is the energy of Venus, which is the energy of love. And then we are looking at the 13 moon cycles, which is to honor our rhythm, to honor our flow, to honor our cycle. We're not always 100% on. We're not always supposed to be going 100 million miles an hour at all times. We are meant to ebb and flow. We are meant to rest. We are meant to take action. We are meant to ease our way into things. We are meant to go full force into things, depending on where it is and how it is happening. And if you've been following along, we did, I don't remember what day it was. Maybe it was last week or the week before. No, last week we did something for Sacred Awakening students, but we were doing these water code transmissions. And at the end of January, I started channeling that we're in this portal between January 22nd to February 22nd. And then we have this other little jet off portal that happens with the Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th in March. And when I was asking Spirit, and if you're new to me, my name is Amy Robeson. I'm an Akashic Master teacher. I channel things from Spirit, from the Akashic Records. I give readings. I teach the Akashic Records. We have a free masterclass coming up starting on the 25th of February. That's all about the Akashic Records. And so what Spirit was showing me and what I was being shown was the web of life, because I was like, okay, we're in this portal and then this other portal's opening up. And so there's these like these two different portals that are happening, but they're intersecting with one another. And where each of these portals take us is similar to the web of life. This is how things intersect, and where we ride the currents that are available to us. And oftentimes portals are designed to assist where we can allow additional support and additional energies that don't take much effort on our part. It's just more so surrendering and asking for support, surrendering and being available for it, surrendering and getting out of illusion. And so there's these different portals that are opening up with these different webs of life, and how we use the portals depends on where we're at on the web of life. And so with that being said, I want to encourage you to connect with the sacred feminine energy today, to connect with your sacred feminine energy. It does not matter if you are male or female, we are tapping in to the sacred feminine, which is all about receiving. It's all about organicness, organic shapes, not being structured, not being rigid, but being more in flow. And the image I get for that is like, just like the breeze off of a sundress, or the breeze off of with a window open and curtains catching the air from the air coming in through the window. There's so much that is available to us with this invitation to soften and to honor rhythms and cycles. Love that explanation. You're welcome. Thank you. I just left my husband. I'm trying to move on. I need help. Girl, I'm just sending you a big hug. Just keep finding yourself. That's my biggest recommendation. Who are you? And that's for anybody on here. Like, who are you really? Behind all the masks, behind all the personas, behind all of the illusions that are keeping you safe. Who are you? Who are you really? Because we have the opportunity to really understand ourselves, because this is why we came here. We chose to have an embodiment experience. And what the sacred goddess does, what the sacred feminine does, is there's this invitation to be mothered, to be supported, while also standing in your power. There's this invitation to soften, to be available for flow, not force flow, but be flow. Be intuitive. Own your intuition. Trust your intuition. Know that you are worthy. Act as you are worthy. Trust that you are allowed to be seen. Trust that you are allowed to be heard. And then actually use your voice. Actually hold your energy the way you're meant to hold it, and not shrink or collapse or become invisible in certain spaces. The goddess is always available to us. And I'm going to say it slightly different, because I think different words land for different people. There's the energy of queen or princess. There's the energy of oracle or deity or goddess. Honestly, the most important thing that I would say out of all of those labels is owning the sacred feminine within, owning all that comes with the sacred feminine. And it is intuitive, it's flow, it's non-conforming, it is for like a force to be reckoned with. And I mean that in like a good way. There is this mother side, there's this fluidity, there is this ease, this softness, this power. it's very yin and yang when we're looking at opposite ends of the spectrum with femininity. It is not rigid, and it is not structured. It is not, I'm going to say it this way, and then I'm going to add something to it, scheduled. Meaning, like, if I were to go, I work out every day at 7 a.m. and I never miss that. That is rigid and that is structured. There's nothing wrong with being structured and having a schedule. There's nothing wrong with that. But it's being feminine also understands tuning into the body, into the mind, into the spirit, and going, my body requires rest today. My body requires this type of food. My body requires this type of water, this type of element, this, and it's this honoring system and using the intuition and honoring that with fluidity, meaning you're not going to get upset and you're not going to shame yourself for not doing the structured, rigid thing that is expected of you. Who's ready to let go of that? Who's ready to let go of the rigidness, the overly structured, the over-pleasing, the non-worthiness? Who's ready to let that go? Let me know in the chat. Also give me a hearts or a like or a thumbs up if that is what you're letting go of. This is a part of your awakening. This is more for you to lean into when it comes to these type of things. I really want to encourage you to just lean into the goddess. And I used to talk a lot about the goddess. I had a course that was called Ascend, and we would do all sorts of different goddess activations. And I think I need to bring that back. I really do. I was sitting with, I want to make sure I didn't miss any of my notes on here. I've been sitting with the goddess Lakshmi lately, and she is a goddess of abundance. And then the other day I was seeing the goddess Isis, the Egyptian goddess Isis. And then I saw Bridget the other day as well. And I'm bringing up these names because some of you may have worked with some of these deities. Some of you may have not. This is not about giving your power away to any spirits that really own and honor their sacred feminine. It's just having an example of what that might look like, and knowing or feeling or sensing or seeing or hearing or imagining how they present themselves as one of the sacred feminine role models. And it's such a beautiful thing to experience and to be a part. And during our healing or celebration, I'm going to call in different goddess or deities that are wanting to show up. I'm going to speak some light language. I'm going to channel everything inside of the Akashic records as well. So if you are driving or operating heavy machinery, highly recommend coming back and listening to this at a later date. Before we jump into the healing, if you want to join us for the free Soul Evolution Masterclass series, I'm going to be channeling messages from the Akashic records. We're going to do all sorts of different healings. And this year, this round, I'm going to actually be doing group readings every day on the lives. And I'm really excited about it because I haven't done it that way. So I'm excited. And that, I'll tell you, is honoring my body because usually I end up doing like a big group reading where I stay on for as long as possible. And it's usually 3 hours. And that's really hard on my body. And I don't want to do that this round. So we're going to just do them every day. And I'm just going to randomly pick people that want a free reading on the live. So if you would like to join us, I will give you the link here. You can go, it's the link is right here. Yeah, right here underneath my name. Or we typed it in the chat box as well. Kat, can you post the one on Facebook for me? It's not going through with StreamYard. Thanks, Anna. Do not miss the masterclass series, Kim said. It is fantastic and you will be amazed. It really is so much fun. I love it. It's a 10-day series. We're starting a little differently this year than last year. Usually we do Monday through Friday, 2 weeks in a row. It's still going to be 10 days, except we're going to start on a Wednesday. And then the next week will be Monday through Friday. And then the last week will be just Monday and Tuesday. So there will be replays. So if you can't join the live, you can catch the replay. I already signed up last time I did it, and it was really worth it. Thank you, Amy. You're welcome, my dear. Okay, let me check my notes, make sure I didn't miss any weird, fun facts because I went down a rabbit hole. Oh, yeah. This is with the twin gate. It's basically like a 2-note echo. And what the Guardians mean by that is this is super important for you to really honor, because guess what? We are still shedding the snake from last year. We're still in that. And then the Chinese New Year happens this month. And then the next Friday the 13th will be in the new year. And it's like really going, let's shed this. Let's step into the feminine. Let's honor the sacred feminine. And then really start off the new year with honoring the sacred feminine with the fire horse. And so it's going to be a beautiful experience. And then the other thing the Guardians are saying is if you have started off 2026 and you're just like, wow, this has been super intense. This has been crazy. Please note that we are still shedding the year. We really step into the new year, into the new energy in spring. And so know that the residue of that snake is still coming off. And then we're stepping into the fire element with the horse energy. And there's going to be a lot of spiritual beginnings that come forward for people and or renewal. So let me say that slightly different. With the fire horse, and I'm going to do a whole episode on this, like whole live on this. So don't worry, like we're going to get more into this. But with the fire horse, there's going to be these spiritual beginnings. And so if you're a newbie and you're just starting off on this path, welcome. You can no longer see life the same after you've stepped on the path. If you've been on the path for a while, what's going to happen is with the new spiritual beginning / renewal is you're going to find old practices and reinvent yourself with them again, which is really, really fun and exciting. And there's going to be old spiritual technologies that will start coming into your awareness that are renewal that you once had access to. And so we'll see what happens for everybody. It's going to be quite an interesting adventure. Amazing times. Oh, good. Been wondering about the fire horse. Yeah. I love that you did. I'm doing it again. Yay. Yes, definitely still shedding, lots of things coming up to be released. Yeah, I totally hear that. February 20th, Mel. Yes, I think that is the Chinese New Year. Thank you for posting the date. Sandra, I'm so sorry. I'm sending you a big hug. Big hug. That has to be hard when you lose a loved one. I'm sorry. All right, guys. I missed the first 15 minutes. I have to catch the replay. No worries. You still do the healing and then watch the beginning of it later. That's wild. I just started going through the Sacred Awakening level 1 from 2022. Well, there you go, Bree. Absolutely has been an intense start of the year. Yeah, it's been really intense. I feel like I've been put through the ringer so far. So I totally hear you guys. I totally hear you. It's been crazy with the storm and everything that came along with it. So, okay, we're going to do this healing. And then, yeah, I think I might just pull 2 random people to give a little reading to after the healing as well. Yeah, if I'm guided to. So we're about to start the healing. Is 2026 a good year to start a new beginning? Or and I'll let the questions come up later. But okay, let's do this. So we're going to just kind of clear a little energy. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Just kind of clear some of the energy, some of the distortion in our field. And then go ahead and close your eyes. Remember, don't drive or operate heavy machinery while listening to this. Take a nice deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Another nice deep breath in. A cleansing breath out. On the next inhale, breathe in. On the next exhale, feel your grounding cord root deeply, deeply, deeply into the sacred feminine, Mother Earth. Goddess Gaia. Goddess Gaia. Breathe in her beauty, her strength, her love, her natural mothering abilities, her natural mothering energy, her power, her connection, her deep, deep connection to you. And as you breathe with her, you're going to feel, sense, or imagine your grounding cord root into her heart, which is a representation of crystal and ball of energy. And you're just going to breathe her in, her energy in. And she's just going to love you back. You don't have to do anything, but just accept her love if you choose to do so. And maybe you accept it with a smile. Feel, sense, or imagine her energy just covering you with love, with light, with deep care. She loves you. She really, really loves you. And she shows that just by simply providing for you. She provides us food to feed the animals, energy to put into our buildings, our structures, the water, the oxygen, all of that nourishes us and makes this possible to live in her atmosphere, deeply grounded and rooted and connected to her. Kunmutua saturukua. And as you're connecting with her, I want you to feel, sense, or imagine you're connecting up above. This is to God, creation, universe. And you're going to connect to creation as the sacred feminine. Feel creation, universe, stream beautiful, sacred, feminine energy, love, love, love into you. Breathe with her. And then I want you to sense, feel, see, or imagine you're surrounded and connected and protected 360 degrees. Your team, your guides, your ancestors are supporting you, are loving you. And then I want you to see, sense, or imagine that Gaia and creation take you by the hand. They lead you to a doorway within your heart space. When you step through the door, you're going to be surrounded by a beautiful energy of love, by the night sky with the moon glowing down. It's the perfect temperature. The air feels fresh and clean. Kunua sakunia shatu trakaha sakunamua, sakunamua, sakunamua. And as you're connecting, I want you to see how the moonlight is illuminating a path. And you, creation, and Gaia are going to walk upon this path. And the path leads to a beautiful circle of 13 goddesses that represent the cycles, the rhythms, the phases in which you encounter with the moon being here on Earth. These 13 goddesses are going to circle you. You can have Gaia and creation sit with you, or they can join the circle. And as you stand in the center of the circle, they're each going to start chanting different words that vibrate through your cells, through your body, through your being. And these words, these sounds, these frequencies are here to remind you who you are, why you're here, and that you are sovereign and you are whole, you are powerful, and you are a powerful being that has the ability to claim your worth, claim your sovereignty, and not put up with distortion and lies and dark forces and lower vibrational thoughts or frequencies that keep you stuck in the past. They're chanting these words: worthy, worthy, worthy. Love, love, love. All-knowing, all-knowing, all-knowing. Capable, strong, capable, strong, capable, strong. Magnetic for abundance, magnetic for prosperity, magnetic, prosperous, magnetic, abundant, magnetic, prosperity, magnetic, abundant. Seer, seer, seer. Healer, healer, healer. Change maker, change maker, change maker. Kunukuraha, kunukunaha, kunukunaha, takasianukua tarakaha, sanukuatahi, sakunukarahaha, sakuniatraha, tukunua, 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 takamu trukua, takamu trukua, takamu trukua, takamu trukua, takamu trukua, takamu trukua. If you'd like to gently tap your chest, you can. You can do it gently. Do not hurt yourself. You can gently tap it with your fingers, or you can gently make a small fist. And you're just creating like a drum beat on your chest. And what it's doing is it's opening up the upper part of the whole heart system, which then will integrate into the throat chakra, into the third eye. That's going to help with correspondence and rhythm and being able to speak your truth, being able to let down those walls in your heart and let more love in, let more trust in, let more trust in for yourself, let more trust in for the spirit to support you, let more in. Allowing yourself to be in flow, allowing your intuition to lead you from the heart. The 13 goddesses, which Gaia and creation represent as well. They are going to start moving sacred symbols to eliminate the distortion and the distractions and the negative thoughts and the negative feelings and the negative impressions that you have of yourself or impressions that you have of others that's causing you to judge yourself, that's causing you to hold yourself back. Any and outside experiences or influences that shouldn't be there. Also, extracting, removing, sending these symbols in, these light codes to remove these from your field. Kunikasia trakoa, shatukaniasia, shakuaha trakiasitu, trakamaha, trikisiatu. You can keep gently tapping your chest, and if you want to put your hand down because if it doesn't feel right anymore to do that, or it just hurts, you can also put that. And as you're tapping, and you could also tap a different part of your body, like your hip or your hip bone. Kusinikua takasi trusiamasha sakua traha trikia satu trakamaha sanu tikaha shanu. Gaia and creation is going to hand you a gift. They may download for you to understand it later, or they may share the message with you in this moment. Kunikasia trukua, trakia senu, kanamua takia. There's going to be another goddess, 2 or 3, that are going to step forward for you. These are sacred feminine role models for you. Maybe Egyptian, Roman, Greek, Celtic, Nordic, Irish. There's so many different. Hindu, African, so many different types of gods and goddesses. Hawaiian. Allow them to share something with you.
Usitrukua Shanuka Maha Sarua Takia Saku Shinimua Traha Sakunmua Tikriya Situa Trakaha. This is a channeled message from the masters, teachers, loved ones, yes, and creation. You are loved. Can you see that reflection of love in the mirror? We love you. Do you love you? Honor your softness, your intuition, your capabilities. Love is the key. Love is the key. The key to what? To your heart. The heart bridges and is the access point into the infinite. It is the chamber of the soul in which it ventures through the portal into the infinite, into the divine, into spirit. Love is the key. Durmua Sakua Trakaha Shanu. Taking a nice deep breath in. All of the goddesses, creation, and Gaia are going to blow you a magnificent kiss. They're going to all come in and give you a hug. All gifting you with something that they are so profoundly proficient in. And when you're ready, you'll take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Bringing your awareness into your heart space. Another nice deep breath in. Exhale out. Bowing your chin in towards your chest. Blinking your eyes open. Slowly, slowly, slowly coming back to. Slowly, slowly coming back to. Rub your hands over your arms, your legs, your chest. Coming back into your body. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're feeling. Let me know how you're feeling. That felt amazing. That was great. Thank you. Felt the love. Love beyond measure. Feeling wonderful in love. That was magical. The energy was palpable and just beautiful. Cried. My womb space is still shedding. I was holding a prophecy stone in each hand during the meditation. They were moving, not like a lot, but they were moving on their own. I was afraid I was going to drop it, so I cupped my hand more so. I felt the love, feeling so amazing, so much lighter. I feel depression for going into Valentine's single. Maybe I have to rewatch when the energy calms down. What a beautiful day for this to land on right before Valentine's Day. And it is to honor the sacred feminine. And please note, you can love yourself the way you wish someone was showing up for you on Valentine's Day. Totally. You totally can. And it was still moving, Mel. Feeling like I would benefit from doing this a couple times. Well, it's on YouTube. You can rewatch it anytime. It'll only stay on Facebook for 30 days, but on YouTube, you go to my YouTube channel, Amy Robeson, click on the lives, and it will be there. You can re-listen to it anytime, anytime. Save it so you can rewatch it. Put it in your saves. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you for everything. You do more than you know, more than you see, but oh, how you may feel the weight on which you. So thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Great. That was such a powerful message. I'm vibrating a little faster, Babs. Calm and refreshing. Tears. Thank you. Feeling relaxed. The goddess energy, just what I needed. Gaia and me had a dance. It's so much fun. She said, life will be lighter from this year on. Perfect. Awesome. Love. Lifted. This was beautiful. My heart just got infused with love. Artemis came to me. Oh, I love that, James. I haven't seen her in a while. Oh, I love that. Amazing. Sadness. If you're feeling sad or depressed, don't let it define you. Let it wash through you because it's trying to move out of your body. And so allow it to move out of your body. Acknowledge it, feel it, and then release it. Acknowledge it, feel it, release it, and then choose something different. Feel so calm in love. My heart heals. You're never alone. You're always have yourself. Thanks so much. I feel super relaxed. Awesome. It came to my awareness that you might have light language messages for me. Is that true? They were all infused in it. So George, I would Jorge, I would re-listen to it, and you'll receive it when you re-listen to the guided meditation healing celebration again. They gifted me sleep, which I'm so sleep deprived. Who else hasn't been sleeping well? I am like the best sleeper, and I did not get sleep 2 nights this week. Like insane. I'm a really good sleeper though too. So just energy shifting. Thank you. That was a beautiful experience. Love ya. Goddess, good but tired. The night work shift last night. That should help get some sleep. Get some good sleep. They gifted me a golden key. That was great. Awesome, guys. Thank you. You're welcome. Wow, so emotional. Lots of tears. Much love, Amy, for all that you are and all that you do. Thanks, Stephanie. Is it okay to have cried? Yes. Cries release the emotions that are trapped in your body. They can literally put your tears under a microscope and see what type of emotion it is, because different emotions look different. Different tears, depending on what the emotion is, will look different under a microscope, which I think is so cool. I saw giant Z. So many combinations and letters. Cool. Ishtar, Aphrodite, Hathor. I love that. I was a little girl during this. 13 goddesses looked like Barbies. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I love that. I have never had that experience, and I love that. Now my 13-year-old self wants that. You've helped release weight off my shoulders, off my heart. Oh, you're welcome, Kevin. Okay. I'm going to read more of these later just because I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time. Let me do 2 readings. So I'm going to pick someone from YouTube and someone off of Facebook. Type in your message. I'm going to pick whoever I'm guided to. Please, whatever you do, if I don't pick your message, know that I'm going to be doing this for 10 days, starting on the 25th. And it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. It's just because whatever's going to serve the highest good of the collective group is the question that I'm going to answer, that the guardians are going to guide me to pick. So if you'd like a free reading, type your open-ended question in the chat, and I will pick the question that the guardians are guiding me to pick. So let me know about that. I'm going to read a couple more of these. I've been sleeping extra heavy lately.
Shonda, I'm just sending you a big hug. Thank you. I'll see you at the expo next week. I bought the ticket through you. Yay. Yeah, I'll be at the Conscious Life Expo. So if you're in LA or planning to be there, I will be on a panel on Friday, and I will be speaking and doing an Akashic Records. We're going to do a workshop. It's 90 minutes. It's free if you have the expo ticket. And I'm going to do an ancestors and a past life regression. We'll do an ancestor healing, past life regression if you're coming to the Conscious Life Expo. This might be my last year going, guys. I think this might be my last year going. I don't know. I'm debating, but just want to share that just in case it is my last year going. They should sell online tickets to their panels. Let me ask, Cassie, I'll ask, and then, Kat, can you put the expo tickets in here for me, please? Can you put the link to the expo tickets on Facebook and YouTube for me? Okay, just so you guys know, I know Kim, I've actually thought about doing that for years. I really have. I really have thought about doing that for years because I've seen visions of doing it. So, yeah, I just feel like this is complete with the expo. But we'll see. We'll see. You never know. Sometimes I get places and then I get a different energy and then I change my mind. But, so yeah. Okay, so if you're new to me, what I do is I'm going to pick 2 readings. We're in a group setting, so whatever I might pick someone else that's not you. And if that message resonates for you, take what resonates, leave behind the rest. Please note that I have to say this, it's for entertainment purposes only. I do channel from the Akashic Records, and because we're in a group setting, whatever doesn't resonate, leave it behind. And because we're in a group setting, oftentimes the message is for many people in the group. So take what resonates, leave behind the rest. And I would ask a specific question instead of a general, what does my guides have to say? Papa Craig, and I'm going to make this, it's a yes or no question, but I'm going to add to it because this is a great question. Will clouds of confusion clear this year? Yes, if you allow them to. Oftentimes, you sit in confusion because of hesitation. You sit in confusion because you can't trust. You sit in confusion because old habits die hard. You sit in confusion because you're not listening to your inner authority on what you really want to do, and confusion stops you in your tracks. So, will it confuse? Will the confusion cloud release? Yes, if you allow it. So the question then will be, what are you really wanting to do? What are you really wanting to experience? If you can finish this sentence, I am so excited for, I can't believe this happened, but with something positive. I can't believe God blessed me with the most amazing new relationship. Spirit blessed me with 10 new clients. I finally started my new business, my new adventure. I went on the most amazing vacation I've been dreaming of my whole life. I'm just giving examples, guys. The thing is and type in the chat box, I'm so excited, and then fill in the blank. I've been blessed with, fill in the blank. Let me know in the comments. I'm so excited for, I've been blessed with, fill in the blank. Let me know what that is, because I would love for you to proclaim that. Own that piece. Thank you, Papa Craig. All right, my dear. That's the one that I just answered. Let me see. Oh gosh, this is a good one. Yeah, I'm going to do it. And then I'm going to just grab the one off of Facebook because I said I would do one on Facebook and one on YouTube. So I'll do one more after this too. Because there's so much I want to unpack with this. So Lisa said, yes, I would love a reading. Does my team have a message for me on how to help the crows stop squawking at me? What upsets them so much? Okay, couple things. This is going to be for everybody, and then I'm going to give something specific to Lisa. Birds are messengers, and it's important to understand that there is a message being sent if like a certain animal keeps showing up or a certain bird or what have you. So what's funny is for me, and this is what I'm getting for you, Lisa, too, is crows are the representation of the goddess. This is why I can't make this stuff up, because this is such an amazing question. So, how have you been dishonoring yourself? What are they trying to get your attention around? Where can you soften into your femininity? And then this last one's very important. And I just want to emphasize, I'm not saying this to scare you. It's important to send back the energies to the senders, meaning if you are feeling like you're having psychic attacks, and this is for anybody that this resonates, whatever you're feeling, you send that energy back to the sender with love. Here you go. That's not mine to hold on to. That's yours. Send it back or send it to the light. But usually it's just great to send it back to them. Nope, that's not mine. Thank you. That is not welcome here. Send it back to the sender. Send it back to the sender. Make sense? Let me know. I drew a crow card this morning. Yep, Anna says, I'm a witch, and this is so important. Send that back. Yep, send it back to the sender. And that was the first message they said to me when I was like reading your thing. Yes, to do it and then send it back to the sender, but they wanted me to start with the other stuff. So I cleaned for a lady. She has a pet crow. She's been feeding it for a couple of years. Crows are so smart. They can solve puzzles. They know when they can recognize people when they're kind to them or if they're mean to them. Like they're so smart. Hi, Maria. Thank you for watching. Doves represent hope and faith. Usually hope and faith and purity. Okay. I love crows. They're very connected to them. Me too. I have like a specific thing they do when there's something really important for me to know. So very much one of my spirit animals, one of my many birds that I love. Okay, let me find a Facebook one. I'm so excited for a new apartment. I am blessed with a wonderful friend. I'm excited that I've been blessed in a new home and career. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to do this one. And please note, I'm going to do more of these starting February 25th. I'm going to do a few every day, and then we'll do, and I might still end up doing like a group one, but just a little bit structured a little differently. So Tina Darlington, what action and steps do I need to take to make this year more abundant? What a great question. Abundance starts internally and not externally. So internally, it's feeling abundant, and you can feel abundant by internally, like allowing yourself to feel that feeling of abundance, and you can get that feeling. So this is kind of like flopping back and forth by acknowledging how abundant you are, like running water, a place to live, like having food, having clothes. Like we can get down to just the core survival basics that we are provided for. And just looking around your space and around the things you experienced in 2025, around the things you've experienced so far, like what abundance did you gain from those experiences? Also, having the words that are a frequency match for abundance. So this is general. I'm going to generalize this too. With abundance, avoiding judgment; with abundance, avoiding gossip; with abundance, avoiding complaining. And there's complaining, and then there's facts. Like, what are the facts to this situation? And are the facts making me complain versus having a solution to the problem? And you might need to sit with figuring out the solution to the problem. Complaining and being in a constant complaint mode is not going to be helpful. But having a safe place to work through your thoughts and your words and your deeds and your actions so that you then become a word vibrational match, meaning your words, your thoughts, your deeds, your actions become a vibrational match for abundance, So with that, one more thing that I'm getting for this is stop looking outside yourself, look within, feel the abundance that you are capable of embodying in the moment, and then give yourself permission to amplify that abundance just by using the breath and gratitude. Gratitude with the appreciation of acknowledging abundance will amplify the abundance frequency codes within you in order to attract more of that. Also, circling back to what we started with today, leaning into the sacred feminine, honoring the cycles and the rhythms, being in flow, allowing that softness, the intuitiveness to take place. We have been taught, and this is society as a whole, to be masculine. And so learning how to lean into feminine can feel scary and strange and awkward and weird at times. And so can you give yourself permission to lean into that? Can you give yourself permission to lean into that? Hope that was helpful, my friends. Let me know what one resonated with you. If all three messages or just one of them, let me know. We will be doing... We're probably going to skip live next week. I might not. I'm traveling on Thursday. Usually do them on Thursday, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do a little live from the expo, just kind of show you guys around. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not committing to anything, guys, just so you know. I'm not committing to anything. But I do plan on doing our next podcast episode. I'm going to film a bunch of stuff at the expo. So if you can't go, I'm going to show you guys kind of behind the scenes of what that looks like. And then just kind of give you my downloads and thoughts and energy updates from that experience. That experience is always insane, like so insane, because there's so many different energies in one
building. So many different modalities in one building. And not all of them are for me. Not all of them are for everybody in the building. Everybody has their pockets of energy that they're meant to be a part of. And so it's just a really interesting experience. I will just say that. So yeah, Lisa, you're awesome. You're are so real and supportive. I'm thankful for all you do. You're welcome, my dear. That so resonated with me. Thank you so much. That was Tina. Sally, thank you so much. Appreciate you. Let me know if they sell online tickets. I definitely will. Let me find out. I'll text my person and I'll find out. Amy, keep doing what you're doing. You're helping so many people. It just makes my heart sing. Thank you. I bet the energy is just, it really is like, yeah. So, well, we'll see. All three. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Yeah, guys. So I'll see what happens next week. Be on the lookout. Also, guys, this is just a little thing that we're doing. I bought a ridiculous amount of new inventory for our crystal show. And so we're doing some flash sales on stories over the next 2 weeks. And some of the crystals that we put up will be like 50 to 30% off, just depending on what it is. Like we're putting up a really cool statement piece dragon that will be over 50% off. And so check out my stories. And then there'll be a link where you can go and find what it is and check out right away if you want to claim it. Because most of the time it's going to be like one crystal of that particular thing. But we have tower spheres, statement pieces, turtles, things like that. I think turtles, I don't know. That my assistant and I would just went through the so just be on the lookout. Like my team's in charge of it, and I gave them the green light to do all that stuff, and we'll be posting the pictures and doing all that. And if you have questions, DM us. But if you see something and it's the only one, I highly recommend clicking the link and purchasing it, looking for the name of it and purchasing it, so you don't miss out on it. Will you get goddess statues in the future? Like those kind, Cassie, like the ones behind me? Are you talking about the tree ones? The tree ones. Let me know. Metal or crystals? Metal or crystals? Let me know. Anything. Okay. Yeah. So that one right there is a bronze statue. Kind of looks wood, but it's not. It's very, very heavy. It's very expensive. I was thinking about finding a vendor for those because I love them, and having metal in your space is really good feng shui. So you personally have been a guide for me for years through your soul language. I've been sharing mine for a while now, and as I am guided. Thank you. And she's like, yay, one day I would love to work with you. Yay, I think that's awesome. Awesome, guys. Well, I love you all. I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. And happy Friday the 13th. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Bye-bye.